MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB.
So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your defending American League champion, Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Corey Kluber will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's been a very good major league pitcher. I love the fact he's always solid. He doesn't complain. He wants the baseball. His career ERA is under 3.5. So I'm looking for him again to have another one of those outings where he's durable and goes after the hitters. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
11.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And now a pitch on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
In the second spot tonight, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Smoke toward third. Scooped up on to first, and there are two down.
Batting first, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
So the first two batters of the inning go out, and then the three-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Here's Didi Gregorius as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. set to deliver the 0-1. Well struck down the right field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yanks leave 1. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Luis Severino gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned this craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father, Todd Frazier. Yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Francisco Lindor.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down.
Batting second, center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
So stepping in, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs.
Ramirez.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. That gets down, and the inning continues. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They have 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Chase Headley. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 0 for 8. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the right. Santana gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Ramirez is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Carlos Santana.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. One and one. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Chisenhall sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Bruce. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he comes up with it. He's out. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Now batting, number 39. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Baseman, number 39.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Ellsbury's after it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 pitch on its way. Such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Line drive to center field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music, up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he misses 2-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play, and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it, and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Swing and a line drive. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with that runner on first, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Bruce is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Ready with the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 New York. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off the
He
4th
singled
inning.
and scored in his first
Second
appearance
baseman,
in this one.
Jose Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
And this one's hit on the ground but foul. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a wide one here for ball 1. drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer so far in the series, as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2.
Dan, it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
The right fielder,
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here he comes again. 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Smoked on the ground left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. We're through 4, and we're tied 2-2. Into the box, Greg Bird. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Greg Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that fastball right by the first baseman. Nice effort, but that ball's just hit way too hard.
Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Swing and the bat splinters as this is hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Three runs already home here. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Indians 2. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chisenhall.
Here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Coming to the plate now, number 39. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Joe Smith takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chase Headley. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Todd Frazier in his career against this pitcher. 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot to 3rd. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it remains 5-2. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Lindor takes the turn at 3rd. He wants it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded 3rd, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. For 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Dan Otero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose.
Liner towards second. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Brett Gardner will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
In now, Aaron Judge. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center field. Kipnis moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, Gregorius.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Indians 3. Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Baseman, Carlos Santana.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now Ellsbury will get it in off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yan Gomes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in, number 39. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Right over the middle, knee high. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 7-4. Zach McAllister has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
34, Zach McAllister.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Castro.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1 Ramirez ranging into the outfield. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Here's Chase Headley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Settling in now, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off with a tribe, center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Dylan answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another 2-2 offering, and he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Andrew Miller enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Frazier now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Frazier.
Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. His first homer here in the series, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Batting, the first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side hit hard, and that's through for a hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Aaron Judge will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here.
Oh, he hung that one. And man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready on 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
And there's ball foul. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first homer so far in the series, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, you've got to be really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Starlin Castro will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kipnis ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Stepping in now, Chase Headley, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees are out in front, 12-4. Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Jay Bruce is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
And there's ball 1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Line toward the alley in left center. Gardner is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Yankees jump out to a 1-0 series lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.